From Denver, Colorado, we have another great game for you today. We could see this rain all day, so the running game will be a key as the Buccaneers match up against the Broncos. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
I'll tell you, if you're looking for someone to watch on defense, take a look at what he does all game long. Maybe he'll take on two blockers to free up someone else to make the play, or just plow over some lineman to get a sack. I'll tell you, when you talk about a defensive lineman, you're talking about this guy.
The Broncos will need their running game to be at its best. Otherwise, they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them. So look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Short kickoff from the 19. The 40. He shakes a defender. And he's ridden out at the 49. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Mike Shanahan has been known for years as an offensive mastermind and a guy who's willing to take risks on both sides of the ball. He's one of only 5 coaches in the history of the NFL to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with John Gruden, the youngest head coach in the league. He's one of only 3 coaches in NFL history to win the Super Bowl in his first year with the team and is attempting now to become one of the few to ever win it back-to-back. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
On a day like today, John, with rain expected throughout the day, you think one team has to get advantage over the other.
That's going to be tough for these offenses. In fact, this one might come down to the team who wins the field position battle and walks away with the win.
Only one man back. Dropping back under pressure, surveying the field. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Bring the blitz, bring him down for the sack.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Gets rid of it with the catch. Sharp did a nice job tracking that ball. And we're ready to start the second quarter. A little over 4 to go. The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. With the throw, won't have to break stride.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Lobs one into the end zone. Jumps up. He has it. He was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
Sets up on the ground. Touchdown, Broncos.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Elam comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff kick. kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 5. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. They'll go from the I formation. He'll pass on the first down. Flings it to the outside. The pass slipped out of his hand.
When it's raining like this, it can make it very hard to get a good grip on the ball, especially guys with smaller hands. So they have to do a good job of keeping the ball dry before each snap. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
The receiver was able to get that pass under control, bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there. This is a situation where I have my defense play the sidelines and force them to go into the middle if they want a first down.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete. Just a little time left before the half, and they'll punt it. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. The return is setting up nicely, and he has room to run with it. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line. Pressure coming. Throwing. And it's caught. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
The thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Brings it to the outside. And he stopped at the 29-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Denver 7. Tampa Bay 0. So let's pick up the action. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Number 4 comes in to kick off. Should be a return here. From the 8. The Buccaneers will start the drive from the 26-yard line. Plenty of time left in this one, John, but as we discussed earlier, the rain has made it very difficult for both offenses to this point. Gives the ball off. Nice play. Throws it. A little off target, but caught. He goes down at the 40. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure with the throw. He was tipped.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
The Buccaneers come out with 3 receivers fighting. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Man in motion. Stepping up under pressure with the pass, and it's complete.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
He gets the carry. Can't bring him down. First set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front. holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Johnson gets set. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Pittman, the deep man. Drops back. Closing in. Throwing. He has some room. He's at the 20. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Time is a factor, but I think they can still use the middle of the field.
Drop back, drop. Come on, Dio. Look out right.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete.
You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
Tucker up.
Pressure with the pass. Has room. Tampa Bay calls a timeout. They have one timeout remaining.
As a defense, they know it's up to them to put this thing away, and they're going to need a heck of a goal line stand to do it. They need the guys up front to win the battle and disrupt anything that comes up the middle. Corners have to be ready for a toss play or maybe a pass to the corner.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Maybe they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
And it's on its way. And the extra point is good. Here's the kickoff team. Nice kick and returnable. From the 7-yard line. The Broncos will start this drive from the 26-yard line.
I think this play might decide what they're going to do the rest of the drive. If it's a good game, they might try to get the field goal. If it's a short run or an incomplete pass, they might just play it safe the next two down and try and get into overtime.
Lynch got up and knocked that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to. This play will determine what they'll do on third down. If they can get a first here, then they'll probably keep trying to drive for the field goal. If it goes for a sack or no gain, then we should probably expect to see a run as they try to get into overtime.
Drops back under pressure, surveying the field. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
That was great defense right there. He got excellent position, and he did everything but come away with the ball.
If they punt it here, they don't want to give up a long return and lose their shot at taking this one into overtime.
What you got to do is tell your punter to put extra hang time in the kick and maybe aim it for the sideline.
And they turn it over on downs.
Generally, you don't want to put your defense out there with the backs up against the wall. Coach must not have much faith in his special teams.
Now we'll find out if this guy can make a real pressure kick.
And if he doesn't make it, he might have to do it again in overtime.
The kick is up. That one looks short from the moment he kicked it.
They only needed a field goal, but there wasn't enough time to get that. So now they'll just have to see how far their quarterback can throw it.
Closing in. He's looking. Throws over to his right. Makes it long. So, 4 quarters wasn't enough for these two teams, and we head to overtime. The kickoff team lines up. And it's a short kickoff. From the 14-yard line. The Broncos will start the drive from the 36-yard line. Neither team was able to gain control, and we're all tied up at the end of regulation as this one will be decided in overtime. Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. He just overthrew that one.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run. You don't want to lead him that much.
Pressure. Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
And he's lucky he was able to get rid of it. But he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interceptions.
Dropping back, under pressure, looking downfield, unleashes the deep ball. The pass falls incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hands. It was clearly off target.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Surveying the field. Pumps once. Launching the pass deep down the right side. Almost got it. First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Closing in. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Barry. Now in second and long after the sack. Pressure coming with the pass. With the adjustment, he has it. The 20. Big-time play by McCardell.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Tampa Bay calls a timeout. They have none left. This is it. One chance, one kick to win the game. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Tampa Bay 10, Denver 7. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Johnson wins the Horse Trailer Player of the Game award.